Hi there, it's Sam from poodles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this one. It's a huge box that uses a whole sheet of 12x12 designer series paper. Love it, love a big box. I reckon you could put a nice pretty scarf in this as a gift to somebody because it measures 8 inches that way by 3 inches that way and 2 inches deep. So that's 20 centimetres by 7.5 by 5 centimetres. So huge box. And you slide off the ribbon. And it opens like that. Big old box. You can make a cardstock version if you were putting something heavy in it, but I like the paper version. I just think it's pretty. And it's a paper, this is the By the Shore. Is it called By the Shore? It is called By the Shore. The By the Shore paper. Don't really use it. I live by the sea, lived by the sea. And yeah, don't go to the sea all that often. Not really into starfish, but it's pretty when you take it away from the other bits. So I've got this beautiful wave. What's it got? It's got fish on the other side. Not doing it for me, but the waves are. I really quite like this. So full sheet, 12x12. If you're making it to metric, trim yours down to 30 by 30 centimetres. Now we're going to score it on the first side, and the box opens up like that, so whichever pattern you want to have going left to right is the way you're looking at it now. So I want my pattern to go like that, so I'm going to score like that. So score it at 2 inches and 10 inches, which is 5 and 25 centimetres, and turn it round and score it at 2, 5, 7 and 10 inches, which in metric is 5, 12.5, 17.5 and, can't read all my notes, 25 centimetres. Everything's written down, so don't worry about it. All on my blog. If you click open the description bar, you will see everything there. Right, so come along. I'm sorry, I've got the ding-ba-ding on my phone today. I've got to turn the volume down. So come along and burnish all your score lines. Oh, my bracelet's rattling and that's going to annoy you. It's going to annoy me as much as it annoys you. Let me just move that out of the way. There we go. Nope, still going to rattle. It was a new purchase from Pandora. Brought bracelets out. Love Pandora rings, as you can tell. Also like the bracelets. Very pretty. But it's rattly at the bottom. Wasn't expecting that. Might have to adjust before the next video. So that's all my score lines burnished. So if I flip it around that way, hopefully you can see it a little bit better. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 score lines, and I've got little squares. 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. So I've got 6, 3 on each side. What you need to do is you need to grab a pair of long scissors, and we're going to wedge on the outer side, cut straight down the rectangle and in a bit, and nick a bit off there as well, because the overlap, this is 2 inches, that's 2 inches, so that makes 4 in total, so it's going to overlap on here. We don't want the overlap. So do exactly the same on this square. So you're always cutting into the square, not the rectangle. I will do one side and then I will come and hover it so you can see. Make sure your fingers are out of the way. Ow! Okay, so you can see what I've done now. So I've wedged it in and chopped off a bit. So come along and do the same on the other side. Do not cut your fingers. Oh, I'm lucky that didn't draw blood. Kind of like my fingers. I have to say this paper pack, it is one that has grown on me the more I've used it, but I'm not a big fan of well, I love a starfish, not so much the crafting with it, but I like enough of the rest of the paper that I'm happy to use it. And I always say, if you like half the pack, buy it, because you don't have to use the other half, or you don't have to use the side you like and ignore the side you don't. So there we go, there's the top. Cast my shadow. Lovely sunny day today. And there we go. So we're going to put adhesive on all 6 parts. There's my fuse. So all 6 of these tabs. So this is like any other of my fold over boxes, just on the big side and in paper. Whoops, there we go. Right, so fold up one side and it will line up, and that the wedges that you've made mean that you get this lovely flush finish here. Throw it around and fold up the other side. That is the bottom of the box. Done. This will come, well actually it's 1/2 of the bottom of the box. Let's do the other side and make it completely the bottom of the box. That's the bottom of the box done. And do the outside. So you're just marrying up this sticky glue bit with the paper sides. Box made. I kind of like that. That is really quite nice. Okay, let's do a little bit of stamping, just a little bit. Beautiful Love Sparkle stamp set. Really, really love this. Used it so much. I'm going to go Celebrate, same as I did before, which is that one there. And I've got here my H block, so I'm lining it up on my grid paper. It is a bit whimsical, so it's okay, you don't have to be perfect, but I'm kind of getting it roughly in the middle. Dapper Denim ink, because the darker of these colours is Dapper Denim, and it sits nicely over Very Vanilla, which is this card here, which is the colour that's also in the background. Let me line that up, and I'm going to go off to the left. Pretty. And I've got Dapper Denim enamel shapes and gold ones that I can't get into. And I'm going to take the stars again. So we'll have, oh, one there. We'll have 2 Dapper Denim. And oh, pulled out the one without the stars on. Oopsie. Let's get the one with the stars. Apparently stars are my most popular in the gold. I use them most. And we'll have some of them. And then just to finish it off, Very Vanilla ribbon. This is called Stitched Satin Ribbon. And fingers crossed everybody, I'm going to tie a bow. With probably not anywhere near enough ribbon. Cut that too short, didn't I? I did, it's a little bit short, but it's pretty. That's fine. And then you just slide it around to where you want to position it, and I want it sort of a bit off centre. So fast fuse on 1/2 of it. Just if I can tip it so you can get the gloss. There you go. So it's just 1/2 because that's the only bit that's really going to stick down. And that is a huge box. I like it. What do you think? Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me, and I hope to speak to you soon. Bye.